Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of my Guild Wars 2 Path of Fire playthrough. The episode you are about to see has been cut together from no less than 4 different attempts to finish episode 5, each one ending in an unexpected computer crash. I've spent the last 3 days trying to diagnose the problem, and it turns out that my SSD drive failed. I replaced it with a smaller one from an old laptop, and here I am again. We now return you to your regularly scheduled episode, already in progress. Hey, welcome back to Guild Wars 2. This is my Path of Fire story playthrough. I am here in the desert highlands in front of this gate, hoping that I don't get aggroed, and of course I do. It is still Monday night, October the 9th, 2017, as I'm recording this, and I am getting ready to head into Chapter 5 of the story. Somebody else is throwing things at me. Yeah, as I said, I'm here in the desert highlands. When last we were dealing with the story, we fought with Balthazar's herald. We met Balthazar. We then, glint exploded, and we were told we needed to gather a bunch of crystals from the desert. So we actually went around and did all that, and in the process, well, actually, before we could do that, we had to get our Springer mount, which is this guy. So we went around, spent a couple of hours going around this map, collecting pieces of Glint's body, I guess, his exploded body. We basically finished the rest of the Chapter 4 story. Let me go back and let's see if it does a nice little summary of what happened here. Oy. As soon as I start recording, I have to cough my brains out. Alright, alright, let me just read here. Whatever the reason, Vlast died in my stead, and his explosive death throes sent Balthazar hurtling away in a flash of light and heat. When I regained my senses, Balthazar was gone, and the desert littered with crystal shards of Vlast's body, some of which contained messages from Vlast to Arene. That's, Arene is Vlast's dragon sister, and of course Arene was born in the Living World Season 3 from that egg that we, took to Tarir in the Heart of Thorn story. So, I am totally getting this lore now. It's almost like I understand what's happening. So the interesting thing about confronting Balthazar is Balthazar called him friend, and Ritlock revealed the truth while searching for his sword Sahothin in the mist. He found and freed a chained figure. That prisoner turned out to be Balthazar, and by releasing him, Ritlock made Balthazar's devastating campaign against the Elder Dragons possible. Ritlock swore he set things straight, but first we have to learn more about what we're up against. To obtain the answers, I set out to collect more of Vlast's crystal messages. So that was where I left off the last story video, and it turned out that the rest of that episode, the sacrifice, the second part, basically just involved running around the map, doing hearts, and unlocking the Springer mount. That was basically all that happened. There were some messages from Vlast's crystals. I gathered more fragments of Vlast's shattered body, which contained thoughts and memories he intended for Arene. Together, these memories described an immensely powerful weapon stored in Glint's lair that Balthazar wanted as much as he wanted Vlast himself. We have to find that weapon and keep it out of Balthazar's hands. So I'm headed for Glint's lair to regroup with my guild. And that's where we are as we begin this episode. This 5-minute summary has been brought to you by long-winded Guild Wars 2 players. Okay, now we're caught up. I did that long summary because I actually recorded 3 different videos thinking that they would be story videos, but it turned out they weren't. So I'm doing that long summary in case you skip from the last story video to this video, so you won't really miss anything. Okay, let's see if we can get started here. So here's my jumpy mount. And I think I'm just going to go right into Part 5, Crystalline Memories. Let's go. I should say, as I'm recording this, I did go back...
Are we certain this is the place?
Wait.
The Prophet's Shadow.
Hey, look who finally showed up.
No sign of Kralkatorrik, Commander. It's definitely moved south.
And no branded either. Not yet, anyway.
That's surprising to hear, considering we're surrounded by brand.
The landscape certainly makes an ominous impression. All the more reason to finish our business here quickly. Well then, Ritlock, Casimir, care to take point? Which way is Glint's lair?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Come again.
When the Commander Jory and I were inside, we got there through a portal. Not the same as walking through the front door.
Technically, I'm not even sure there is a front door.
If there is, we'll find it. Let's get moving.
So we've been here before? It occurs to me that the last time we saw Jory, by the way, she was injured and recovering from an attack by Balthazar. Defeat the Forged. Okay. I was kind of hoping to go around them, but I guess we can fight our way through, too. Nice purple crystals. Yeah, what I was trying to say before I got interrupted by dialogue. I did go back to the Crystal Oasis map, the first map, and I completed all of the 100% completion of that. Of course, they're talking again, so I better just shut up. Are you sure about that? And that's when my computer crashed and I had to start again. I'll just skip ahead to the new parts. Hit the wrong key on my secondary PC.
You can't stop us all!
I have to reach over to my secondary PC and press the Z key on that keyboard to mute the microphone. Which sometimes is a little challenging, especially when it's dark and nighttime.
Nothing can stop our work!
What is going on here? He wasn't doing these walls before. So, yeah, sometimes instead of pressing the Z key, I press the Windows key, and like, messes everything up. And then I have to go over there and activate Reaper again, so then I can hit the Z key to mute the first channel. The things I have to do to make these super high quality videos. I feel like there's some weird hitchiness in
Looks like the Forge got a head start on us. We have to find the weapon before they do. Before Balthazar does.
I'm not so sure this weapon is their only priority. These Forged aren't just hunting parties. By the looks of it, they've been dug in here for some time.
Yeah, something is definitely up. Let's take a look around and see what we find.
There we go. That's what it should have done, but it was weird. It like put up
Commander, take a look at these tracks.
Any idea what made them?
Something large and heavy. You probably already guessed that, but otherwise, no. I've never seen tracks like these.
Oh, I see. Is it a giant Springer? Yeah, they would put up like dialogue boxes over their head, but they would be empty and they wouldn't say anything. It was really weird.
It looks like they're mining branded crystal. But for what?
I don't know. Aren't you supposed to be telling me? How am I supposed to know what branded crystal is for?
Is this? Whatever they're building here, it must be enormous.
This large mechanical object is made out of metal. It appears to be the tail section of something. I'm so precise in my scientific observations. This heavy apparatus is made of thick, solid metal that appears to be some sort of cannon. Try activating it.
This thing is drawing power from branded crystals. How is that even possible?
Magic? Because it's Guild Wars 2 and you guys make up whatever you feel like for the story?
Some kind of armor. Looks sturdy, too. What are they using it for?
The Iron Legion would kill for plating like this. And has. Several times over.
Alright guys, regroup. Huddle up.
Find anything?
The Forged have been busy. Whatever they're up to, they've rebuilt the area to suit their needs.
It appears Balthazar's found a way to harness power from branded crystals. Between that, plating, and those tracks.
It must be some kind of war machine.
Maybe it has something to do with the weapon Vlast was talking about.
It's possible. We're not getting any answers until we get into Glint's lair.
I don't know, I feel like they're holding my hand too much in this story. Like, they're telling me, like, Casimir just said, maybe it has something to do with the weapon that Vlast was talking about. And, I mean, in retrospect, that should be obvious. But I didn't think of it. Because I'm not really thinking about it, to be honest. But when she said that, I was like, oh yeah, I guess it is like that. But it does sort of feel like they're doing the thinking for us. Which, I mean, in this case is not bad because they have a track record of the story not making any sense in any way, shape, or form. So having them over-explain it is kind of nice, I guess. I shouldn't complain about that. I don't like the way these guys run away. Burrows to escape. They do that too much. You need to stop that.
Did anybody else feel that? Something powerful.
Glint. I can sense her.
Impressive trick for a dead dragon. Any competing theories?
Yeah, stow it, twig.
Should I interact with it? Ooh. I'm guessing this is something I need to do some kind of trick that's gonna help in a future boss fight. Oh, there's one more.
These heroes are not what I expected. Do they have the courage to endure what's coming? The will to drive it back? Tyria's last hope rests on the unity of the races, the pooling of their strength. It is the only way.
That's Glint. She's talking about Destiny's Edge.
This must be like the memory crystals Vlas left behind. A distillation of Glint's thoughts.
You think this will help us get inside Glint's lair?
I'm not sure, but it's the best lead we've got. Spread out, and see if we can find more crystals.
I think I see a memory crystal over there.
I know what'll help. The GracieCam. Collect crystal essences.
Getting up there on foot. Better mount up, boss.
Don't tell me what to do, Rytlock. I know how to use my mount. I think I found one of those memory crystals. Why do the crystals react to you? I'm not sure. Maybe whatever's left of Glint recognizes me. We did fight GW2 together. Alright, I don't know. If you're not gonna voice it, then I don't want to talk to you. So there. What? I guess I don't know what to do with that one. Oh, I see. So I did end up using my bunny mount. Oh, no way. On the Crystal Oasis map, I did use that to get to a couple of points. There's a couple of mastery points left on there I'm not sure how to get to. But see, the thing about Path of Fire that I'm liking so far is, you know, in Heart of Thorns, I pretty much just gave up on exploration. I just was like, screw it, I'm just doing the minimum. Oh man, this bunny mount is kind of annoying. The way she just constantly... It's hard to control the... Wait, so does this mean I should... Okay, I guess that's all I needed.
I remember only fragments from the days before the Forgotten performed their ritual on me. Though I still feel a connection to GW2, it no longer compels my actions. My will is my own. I am free. I see Tyria as I've never seen it before.
Glint never talked about what it was like before she was cleansed. Must have been a lot to process.
To say the least.
I'm back. I got up to get more water. Okay, there's another. Really? Is it really necessary to fight for these things? Oh, whatever. He interrupted me on purpose. Where'd Casimir go? So I've got one bunny mastery already. I mean, one level. Oh, there she is.
Commander, I found another crystal. I think we're on the right track.
It's kind of a slow story episode, but that's the way it is sometimes. Oh, he interrupted me again. What a bastard. Oh, didn't quite get it. Oops. I don't know why I'm doing this. These are optional. Difference doesn't make whether I get all these things. What difference does it make? Is that one there? No. It just looked like one. Go, 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 go! Yes! You guessed it, another computer crash. After a day of troubleshooting, I tried it again on Tuesday night, and I got a little bit further. Alright, where else? Oh, there's one right there. Hello? Don't tell me this game has crashed again. Oh, there it goes. It just took some time.
With the aid of the Forgotten, I have come to terms with my freedom. But freedom, I'm finding, comes with a heavy burden. My mind is drawn to the suffering of Tyria's people, the inescapable doom they face. I feel a sickness in my heart, the first stirrings of compassion. I turn their plight over and over in my mind. The Elder Dragons, the world consumed. I can abide these visions no longer. There must be something I can do.
So this is when Glint decided to help the mortal races.
We were fortunate. Could have just as easily gone the other way.
So a sickness in her heart is what she calls compassion. That's grim. All right, I think I have reached I have not gotten any farther than this. Oh, Canucks over here.
We've got a crystal over here, Commander.
So why can't you guys collect crystals? Why am I the only one that can collect crystals? Oh, there's one. Ah, gotta face the direction you want to move. How about that? Will they not chase me now? Huh, how about that? I'll just leave those bad guys up there.
Last, my child, your birth begins a new age, a new design. I sense GracieCam stirring in its sleep. Could it know what I'm planning? What you are meant for? Time grows short. I fear what will happen when the Elder Dragon awakens. And I'm sorry. You must bear this burden.
Hey, look there. A portal's opened. Restoring the crystals must have triggered it. I think we found our way in.
That looks like a portal, all right. All right, I'm gonna ignore the rest of the crystals. I don't need any bonus achievements or whatever. Awfully big portal. We're in. Explore the inside of Glint's lair. There's a big spear here on the ground.
Is everything all right?
Yes, it's just... This is definitely the place the Commander Joria and I were brought to, but it's... changed. The brand is spread here. I wish she was here.
Burn me. This is the spear Glint gave us to kill GracieCam, fashioned from its own blood. I had no idea it survived the fight.
This must be it. The weapon Vlast was talking about. We found it.
And here comes Balthazar.
Watch out! It's one of Glint's Crystal Guardians!
There's the welcoming committee.
So, what's our move, Commander? Do we kill it, or...
It's corrupted! Take it down!
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, what other choice is there? Alright, so obviously these balls of light are useful for something. They're leaving balls of light on the ground. They must be... Oh, there's two?
up in here.
What about using their shields? They won't mind.
Oh, God. I couldn't hit my button fast enough. Alright, so I knew what to do even before they figured out what to do. I'm smarter than my companions, it would seem. Really doing a whole lot of damage. Dive. Oh, no diving. Too late for the diving. So I assume it's perfectly safe in here once I'm in the bubble. Oh, sounds are disappearing. This is not good. I think I'm gonna crash again. Yeah, definitely gonna crash. Yeah, when the sounds go out, that means it's crash time. So after reformatting and reinstalling Windows on a new SSD, on Thursday night, October 12th, I was finally able to complete the Chapter 5 story instance on the fourth and final try. Let's watch.
Commander, we're getting chewed up in here.
What about using their shields? They won't mind.
Hey, gads. Now I hope here we are for what I hope will be our final attempt at this Chapter 5 story. After 3 days of computer troubles, I think I now have a working PC again. There's nothing on this PC except Guild Wars 2, OBS, and that's about it, really.
I'm barely making a dent in this thing.
It's the shield. It's too tough.
Last time, the lesser elemental were the key.
Where are the lesser elementals? Where'd they go? Yeah, trying to get to this bubble. Alright, so we're in a phase now that I have not seen before. Ooh, level. I got a 3 action now. And of course, I accidentally targeted the wrong thing. Oh, okay, so I guess it worked. So the dark bubbles we use to disable the shield. Whoa. When it comes up. Oh, shield's up. Boom, shield's down. bring out my wolves. So yeah, I haven't played in 3 days, so I'm kind of rusty. Although this particular fight doesn't really seem that bad. Just a matter of dodging, blasting the shield, positioning oneself so that we don't stand in any of these orange things. They don't even come up that fast, so you've got plenty of time to get out of the way. Oops, I need a, damn it, I need a shield thing. I need a shield buster. Oh, so they don't run in anymore, so I have to run out and get them. I see. Trixie. Trying to trick me, eh? So I assume shortly I'll have to deal with both kinds of bubbles. Whoa. Alright, let's get a little trickier here in this, what I assume is the final phase. Shield Buster. Oh, shield's back already. Uh-oh. Ow! Okay, what's happening? What's happening here? I need to get out of this. Where are the white bubbles? I don't see any white bubbles. I'll just wait this out, I guess. Oh, here. Okay, here we are. Facets of light. Pick up one of these. Now we can come in here and take this guy. Oh, now I... What? What the... Okay, we need one of these for the shield buster. And we need a facet of light. And we need to not get hit by the AoEs, because that apparently wipes out the shield. There we go. You can't fool me. Oh, I gotta do this again, huh? Of course we have to do it again. Alright, watch out. Don't get hit. Gotcha! Alright, this should be the last hurrah for this Facet Guardian. No! Come on! Seriously? He's got like 0.5% health left, and he's gonna do this again? Oh, yeah, okay.
Look, the way's clear now.
So I guess we don't take the spear. I thought we came here for that weapon. Activate.
Prophecy is not always a gift. Often I see things I wish I hadn't. But when the vision is clouded, I am most uneasy. The heroes have gathered, and Kraukatorek approaches. I am not yet prepared to face the Elder Dragon, and distressingly, I cannot see beyond the coming battle. Is it because I die? I can't die without finishing my work. I have to stop GW2. The Forgotten told me much, but not everything. What did they tell the Six? What do the gods know that I do not? So much is unclear, but I am out of time. I must keep my faith and hope that my children will carry on my legacy.
What was that about the Forgotten?
Glint never said anything to Destiny's Edge about a legacy. Only that GW2 had to be stopped.
Stopped, yes, but killed? Do you suppose she knew about the consequences?
Maybe that's why Vlas sent us here. To destroy the Dragon's Blood Spear.
Bad idea, boss. Glint told us that weapon was made specifically to kill GW2. If we destroy the spear, we'll be powerless to stop it. Unless you got a pile of dragon-slaying gear I don't know about.
Killing them is no longer an option. Not without a plan to deal with the aftermath. Balthazar doesn't care what will happen to Tyria. We can't risk the spear falling into his hands. We have to destroy it.
Fine. Just so long as I'm on record. This is a bad idea.
So what was that about the Forgotten? So there's the gods and the dragons, and then there's something called the Forgotten that's like above them on the organization chart? Oh, we just start fighting. Fight the Dragon's Blood Spear. What do you want to bet something's going to show up before this is done or after this is done? Like Balthazar, perhaps.
The task is done. Now let us all imagine Balthazar red-faced and frustrated over his failure to stop us. Yes, that's lovely.
I just hope we made the right decision. I feel lost without the guidance of the gods. Is Rytlock okay?
He's brooding. Char loved to brood. I'm sure he's fine.
You mind checking in on him, Commander?
What, you can't talk to him? Oh, there's a broken golem over here. Let's examine it. The golem is battered and broken down with one gauntlet missing. Its body has been crystallized. This must be what remains of Big Snaff. Huh. I guess that would be the golem that Snaff rode in. Snaff being that Destiny's Edge character that everybody always talks about that I know nothing about. Except that he or she is gone, and everybody talks about him.
This was Snaff's golem, wasn't it?
What's left of it, yeah. I failed my guildmates, Commander. I failed Glint. Balthazar wasn't the only one I ran into during my time in the Mists. I also met Glint. She taught me the ways of the Revenant. I thought she meant for me to finish the job Destiny's Edge started. But here we are, trying to save GW2. That damn dragon is still alive. And Glint, Snaff, and Air, they're all dead. I need a win, boss. I gotta make this right. Let's take Balthazar down.
Okay, I'm on board with this plan. Let's continue. Explore the inside of Glint's lair.
Destroyed. Can we go kill that loathsome god now?
Yes.
We've stalled Balthazar's plans, but we're no closer to bringing him down.
No.
And we'd all like to avoid a repeat of our last encounter.
Commander, we're rudderless. We need guidance. I think we should go to the gods and ask them ourselves.
Ask them ourselves? You mean go to the Mists?
Not sure I like the sound of that.
And if Rytlock really did meet Balthazar in the Mists, Maybe there's more to his story than we realized. Maybe the gods really are helping us. I've done everything you've asked of me, Commander. But I have questions that need answering.
So do I. We know we're outclassed from our last meeting with Balthazar. This may be our only way forward. All right, Cass. We'll do it your way. But how do we reach the gods?
There's a portal to the mist at the Tomb of Primeval Kings. I think we should start there.
Then that's where we'll go. Kaz is right. It's high time we got some answers.
What about these Forgotten? Why don't we go to them? Crystalline memories complete. Yay! Chapter 5, finally complete. On my 4th attempt. Gridlock.
To the mists, huh? I've seen enough of that place to last a lifetime. But, well, it's like I said, Commander. I'm gonna make this right. No way you're going without me.
Well, obviously we need him as a guide, since he's apparently been there.
Portals to other worlds, ghostly dragons, rampaging gods. We lead charmed lives, do we not?
Yep.
So many prayers unanswered. Do you think they will listen to us?
Well, they better. Stash of coins. I got a mastery point. Travel to the Prume of the Primeval King. The tomb of the blah, 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 blah. I can't talk anymore. In any case, I believe we are finished with Chapter 5, Crystalline Memories. So next time we will begin Chapter 6, Hallowed Ground. Hopefully it will only take one attempt to get through it. Thank you for your patience in dealing with this highly edited video, which I pasted together from videos from the past 3 days. Hopefully the next one won't be so weird, and we can get back on track with these videos and finish up Path of Fire. So, thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.